Hello friends, today we will discuss a very interesting topic with you, the 2025 BYD ATTO 3 model. Frankly, I thought I knew a lot about electric cars, but after seeing this car, wow, I was surprised. At first glance, the design of the car is, how should I put it, modern but not too aggressive. It's not futuristic like a Tesla, but it's not classic like a BMW either. It has something in between, a family car look. I personally like this approach because it appeals to everyone. The LED headlights are very good, the daytime running lights look impressive too. But the most striking part is the rear. Those C-shaped stoplights are really nice. When you see them on the road at night, you know it's an ATTO 3. The wheels are 18-inch, and the design is good. But frankly, I would have liked the 19-inch version. It would be sportier. Interior design and comfort. When you get inside, wow, this place is truly amazing. First of all, that rotating screen, 12.8 inches. Yes, friends, the screen can rotate. It switches between portrait and landscape mode. At first, it seemed funny to me, but when I used it, I realised that it is practical. The seats, well, comfortable, but not premium. BYD shows its difference here. The workmanship is good, but not at the level of Mercedes. But for the price, I think it's normal. One thing I really like is the sound system. The Dirac audio system sounds really good. It's enough for those who like to listen to music. Performance and driving experience. Now we come to the most important part. Engine power, 201 horsepower, 310 newton meters of torque. It doesn't look that impressive on paper, but in real life, friends, this car drives very smoothly. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 7.3 seconds. Not as fast as the Tesla Model Y, but also enough for a family car. That instant torque feeling when driving around town is great. No one starts faster than the traffic lights. Battery, BYD's strongest point is its battery technology. They use blade battery, LFP chemistry. It doesn't have as much energy density as Tesla's NCA battery, but it's superior in terms of safety. They promise a range of 420 kilometers according to the WLTP standard. Charging speed up to 88 kilowatts. Not ideal, but 30 minutes is enough for a 30 to 80% charge. If you charge at home for daily use, no problem. Technological features. ATTO 3 has a lot of interesting technologies. For example, I talked about that rotating screen. There is also wireless charging for the phone, a lot of USB-C ports, ADAS systems. That is, there are basic functions, but not at the level of Tesla Autopilot. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist.
Looking for an
these
electric
work,
SUV that
but
stands
don't
out from the
expect full
crowd?
autonomy.
The
Price and competition. The most important question is, what is the price? In the European market, it will be about 38 to 42,000 euros. In Azerbaijan, that is, it will be more expensive due to the tax system, but it will remain cheaper than the Tesla Model Y. Who are its competitors? Volkswagen ID.4, Tesla Model Y, Hyundai Ioniq 5. Each has its own advantages, but in terms of price-performance ratio, the ATTO 3 falls well. Conclusion and my personal opinion. Friends, after testing this car, I can say that BYD is a serious competitor. It is not perfect, there is no premium feeling in some places, the charging speed is slow, but it is very practical for a family for daily use. There is a lot of technology, there is comfort, there is enough range, and most importantly, the price is affordable. I can't say that I would personally buy it because I like sportier cars. But for people with a family and practical minds, it is a very good choice. What do you think? Are you planning to switch to electric cars? Write in the comments, let's discuss. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. See you soon.